Hey, what's up guys, it's Marvelous Unboxing here. So we finally got the second wave of the What If, and I know it has actually been a really long time, like months long, but we finally have it. This came through Walmart, so not exceptionally, it was extraordinarily late. They are available still on Walmart, and I believe they're also available on the funkoshop.com, so be sure to check them out. Here we have Infinity Killmonger. Move right over. We have Gamora with Blade of Thanos. Last but not least, we're going to be having Frost Giant Loki. So we're going to have 4 Funko Pops in total for this whole wave right here, or at least this part of the wave. We are missing the General from Wakanda, which we were not able to actually get for this particular video. So we're going to be uncovering these 4, unboxing them, and then doing a full review and comparing them to the rest of the Funko Pops that we have had before. Now going over it with just the first Funko Pop, here's a quick review of the actual box, the front cover, the actual character, the name, Captain Carter's stealth suit. Of course, we all pretty sure where this exactly comes from. We take a look at the back, we're going to be able to see all the characters that actually do come with this wave. There is a lot more that are exclusive that are not shown here, and the particular ones that we don't actually have are going to be Infinity Ultron was a big star of the actual show, and like I said before, General from Queen General Ramonda. Now, this particular character actually comes from the last episode of the What If series. So we last saw the Watcher was actually recruiting all of them, and we got to see Peggy Carter doing the same thing as Captain America. However, it was switched out with Captain Carter. Here we have a look at Infinity Killmonger. Now, we actually did see Killmonger in a couple earlier episodes with Tony Stark, and it wasn't until the end when we actually saw him being recruited with the rest of the characters and eventually being transformed into Infinity Killmonger, which I do believe was a really amazing scene. It was well done, and well, we're still waiting on season 2. Now, this character we actually did not get to see very much of. We only saw a quick glimpse whenever she was being recruited. Again, she is going to have the Blade of Thanos, and it looks like very well she could have the armor of Thanos as well. But very cool character. I think we are supposed to be getting some of her for season 2, but unfortunately this episode did not actually air. Alright, and last but not least, we're going to be having our favorite character, Frost Giant Loki. Now, we got to see this character in the Thor episode right before they showed us the Infinity Ultron. Now, this pop should have been a lot larger. I'm not really sure why he's so small and condensed to a regular size pop, but he's much taller. Wish they would have made a 6-inch, but hey, this still works. Very cool. Well, that's all the unboxing we have for right now. Let's pack everything back up and let's do a good review on them. Alright, so here we have our first out of the box view, and this pop looks actually really well. I actually do not have a comparison to the stealth suit Captain America, unfortunately, so we're going to have to be going based off the pictures and based off the actual writing that they did in the actual show. But I don't even have an actual mold of Peggy Carter anymore because I sold all of them. But all in all, everything is going to remain about the same, except of course the shield. The shield is going to always be contrasted differently because she does not have an American shield. She has a British one. But as far as the actual suit goes, I think it looks really well done, and it looks almost in contrast with the other one. I think one of the differences is going to be this symbol right here, but the colors align well. All the gear and everything looks just well spot on. We did get to see Peggy Carter in this suit in the last episode when she was being recruited by the Watcher. So this is the only time we got a glimpse of her, and of course the last episode, which she was wearing this. But all in all, very well done pop. Amazing hair. They even decided to add some blush on her face. But the suit, amazing, well done. Here is your view of Peggy Carter. So here we have our main antagonist from the actual series. Now, this is the actual villain that they were leading to in the series besides Infinity Ultron, which at the end of the day, they were just both dwelling with one another. But all in all, this looks really cool. I don't have Infinity Ultron for comparison for the actual suit. And of course, they are going to be a little bit different. Funko did release this other Funko Pop, which looks almost the same. The only thing that's different is his hand is going to be raised. Not really sure why they decided to make that and, bump the price up, which is kind of ridiculous. I think this works amazingly well, but hey, if you want to be an all Marvel collector or just collect it for the sake of the pose. But this looks very cool. If you just zoom in and get some cool details, you can see the Infinity Stones. They don't look splotched or nothing and miscolored. They look really cool. The colors, the gold, the silver, everything aligns amazingly. The cape, top-notch details. They even decided to add a strip of gold to it, which is incredible. They even have the metal going up to his neck, and of course we have a spring, which is not accurate, but it looks like they use the same head mold from the previous Funko Pop, which, you know, can't really change that very much because it is a signature piece of Killmonger. But this suit looks incredible, the Funko Pop amazing, and he did definitely play a big role, an amazing play in the actual TV series What If. So if you guys have not watched it yet and haven't watched this, make sure to watch it because you guys are definitely spoiling it for yourself. But all in all, amazing character, amazing suit. Can't wait to see more of him later on. Here we have a look at Gamora, daughter of Thanos, and she is wearing or having the sword of Thanos in her hands, and it definitely looks like she has the armor as well if we compare it to one of the other Funko Pops that Thanos has in Endgame from 2012, which I believe is when this Gamora takes place. Not really sure what happened in that timeline because we never actually got to see the episode released, and we are supposedly able to see it in season 2. Not really sure if that's going to be the case or not. But here we have a closer look. Again, she has the signature piece that we get to see with Thanos. So this definitely looks like a mock-up with the other Thanos from 2012 that we get to see in Endgame. So all in all, very cool. Looks like they have the same face mold of Gamora. But here we have the actual piece. And again, very yellow, very gold, very nice. We're going to see a little pattern in the actual sword. As you can tell right there. You just zoom it up. Look at that. Can you just hold up to the light? You can definitely see that gold stand out. Hope we get to see this character later on in the future and actually get to see the actual episode that we did not get to see in season 1 because I was really waiting to see this. But hey, who knows what's going to happen to Thanos. Thanos has definitely had good ups and ups and downs and lows in the season so far. So wonder what happened to him. There's Gamora for you. Whoops, looks like he's already poking through. Here we have Frost Giant Loki. Now, all in all, this character was not very interesting because he was only in one episode. It definitely had a much better lore in depth rather than the character focused on. But this character should have been a lot bigger for comparison. We actually compare it to the rest of the Funko Pops. You can see that he is just about their size. And we remember from the actual character, he was like soaring like all the way up here, which they could have made a 10-inch, they could have made a 6-inch, they could have just made it a little bit bigger, but all in all, the horns definitely stand out. I love them so much because they have a clear look and effect to them. It stands out very nice. It just wraps around the head. It's supposed to be, of course, ice right here. We have a little wedge poking out right there, but the crown is amazing. He still has it, of course, and it's not going to be gold. It's going to be crystal clear, which is really cool. It is a little bit flexible, so it's not going to break or anything. You can't take it off, unfortunately. But here we have good colors, good side, good look at him, his nice cape. Very well done. Here's a little bit comparison to the actual TV show, and just so you can get the actual perspective of the actual size. But when you hold him up close, he definitely looks very large, very giant. The horns definitely add a lot of height to him. So although he was not a very interesting character, he's very well done in Funko Pops because of all the design and detail that they paid attention to him. Very interesting character. I wonder what would happen if they installed this into the MCU, but I guess we'll have to find out if that's going to be the case. There is Frost Giant Loki for you. Alright, so that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys were able to enjoy and actually get to see in detail these Funko Pops. Like I mentioned before, if you want to be able to purchase them, they are going to be available down in the description below through Amazon, if not through Walmart, if not through Funko Shop, which I did just see them this morning as I'm recording this video. But all in all, my total review on What If, it has been out for a couple months now, and I know these Funko Pops came out a long time ago, which I think with everything that's been going on in the world, they were delayed significantly, and some of the stuff just gets delayed so much in months and maybe even a year in advance, which is crazy. Really wish they had this stuff prepped a little bit more in advance. But all in all, these Funko Pops look great. Definitely won't be staying in my collection as much as I would like to. Maybe the only one that would be staying is Infinity Killmonger because he looks great. Definitely a dynamic piece in the actual series. But let me know what you guys thought of this series overall. I am definitely ready for season 2, especially the Marvel Zombies. That definitely stood out because that's going to branch off into its own storyline. So I wonder what's going to happen then. But all in all, that's all I got for this video. I hope you definitely enjoyed it. And if you did, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and be sure to stay up to date with what's going on with Marvelous Unboxing. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.